Hello out there. Welcome to the Heavy Montes podcast and my comedy show. Now in America, somebody told me. They told me that Cash Patel and Dan Bongino know, that Donald Trump's a freaking pedophile. They say that Donald Trump has the knives out for Cash Patel. He wants to fire him, but he kind of got a deal. The deal he has to cut, ladies and gentlemen, is for Cash Patel not to tell what he saw in the Epstein files. Huh? Dan Bongino, that's his name, I understand. I'll just call him Dan. Dan the man, the deputy director. He already knows what's going down. They say he ready to talk. You know what I'm saying? Because Cash Patel and Dan Bongino, that's his name, they went around telling everybody that the Democrat Party was doing all the stuff. Said that Hillary was a pervert. Hillary Clinton. A joke. One of the nicest women in the world. Everybody loved Hillary Clinton. Then in America, everybody can see what these Republicans are. You got yourself in the trap. My mother and my grandparents had to approve when I was a child, all my friends. And everybody in the South, especially black people, know that when an adult saw you out on the street, they would call you by your grandfather's name, Mr. Paul, Mr. Jones' grandson. This lady, son. That's what they would say to you. So you didn't do anything to embarrass or humiliate your family. You see what I'm saying? In the South. Because the reputation meant everything, even though you don't have any damn money. And you're living in Jim Crow. You see what I'm saying? And they got Confederate statues downtown in my home city of Charleston, South Carolina, to remind us that we were slaves and that these so-called white people are better than us. And none of the white people, they went down and celebrated these statues and shit, didn't feel any of the suffering and any of the pain of black people. And that's happening right now to the American people. Donald Trump and the Republican Party don't give a damn about the American people. And the sad part about it, they told you so. So we are king, queens, we are the elite. And all the money coming into the tax system, we're giving it to the billionaires. And you dang on maggots who voted for us in the red states, you know what I'm saying? Do what we tell you. You see what I'm saying? And the people in the red states are mad. And if I was a Republican in the House, in the Senate, or the president, I'd be scared like a motherfucker. I'll tell you why. Anytime you lie to people and did what you did, tell people that you are a man of God, and you're selling Bibles, and you're raping our children, they say, and you won't even put the records out to show the people who voted for you that you're not a pedophile. You see what I'm saying? You're not one. You see, America? You are not a pedophile, they say. That's what they say about you. But everybody thinking that you are. Because Donald Trump, let's talk about him. A man, they said he would like to have slept with his daughter. A man, Donald Trump, who slept with a prostitute when his wife was pregnant, could have took the disease home and killed his child and his wife. You know what I'm saying? Could have caught some type of venereal sexual disease. A man, America, who they say is the most biggest lying person in the world. He lies more than Satan, they say. And these are the people that the Republican Party hold up and put in place and said, this is our leader, a convict, a pervert, and a possible pedophile. Not America. The Republican House and the Republican Senate have stopped doing their job. The only job they're doing now is torturing the American people, taking away your health care. You don't feel safe at night. You understand? And maggots, Donald Trump is not the president of the Democrats. He's your fucking president. He said he hates me and hate the Democrats. What kind of goddamn on political party Republicans will stand up and allow their leader to say some shit like that? A criminal one. That's the reason why I said don't vote for him. Huh? And you don't have to worry about voting for them again because they know you ain't voting for them. That's the reason why they're hiding out. Now they say they're gonna gerrymander shit, and you're so ignorant, red states, you're gonna vote for them again. Vote to take away your Social Security. Yeah, vote to take away your SNAP. Vote to destroy your country. Today, America, they said that there are toxic fumes coming into the airplanes. You're breathing this shit when you're flying on a freaking airplane. Trump ain't addressing that shit. What he's addressing America, huh, is they rallying now. Shit, this is gonna really put a bunch of money in our pockets. Shit, I can't wait to get my goddamn going on stimulus check the Republicans are gonna give us. They want us to rally behind Charlie Kirk. Now, Charlie Kirk is one of the most despicable son of a bitches that ever lived on this goddamn planet. Huh? And that's who they putting up, huh? The same way they did Donald Trump. The man is killing your children. You see what I'm saying? Teaching your children to kill and hate young white men. How in the hell are you going to survive in this world, young white men? Huh? If you believe that ideology. Huh? You're some of the most beautiful freaking people in the goddamn world, and you're falling behind these old, crusty, stink-ass, racist white men and the women, and I said the same for you. Huh? So a man tells you, said, I am king, and you're shit. I'm going to take all your money and blame it on the Democrats. The Democrats, we got all the freaking money. Huh? Most of it is in the blue states. Huh? And I tell you right now, Donald Trump has done something. He said he ain't giving them red states shit. He said, let them forward burn the dumb motherfuckers. That's what he said. You see what I'm trying to tell you? They stupid. You know what I'm trying to tell you? And the reason why I talk about these magazines the way I do, because they come on my YouTube channel. Just bots, because Donald Trump don't let the Republicans speak no more. The only thing they can say is, we love a fucking racist like Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk is a despicable human being, man. You know what I'm saying? The world is a better place for that motherfucker being in a fucking graveyard. You know what I'm saying? Also, let me tell you something else, No one should be gunned down for what they said. You see what I'm trying to tell you? Nobody. I'm not backing that killing. I believe that thou should not kill but a fucking maggot. He don't give a fuck. He buys an AK-47. He'll gun your goddamn children down in the fucking high school. Give a damn about you. Huh? They live in the South. You see what I'm saying? They vote for Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Some right here in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Right here in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Poor fucking ignorant people. And the rich got them. See, the rich got it made. The rich said, hey, we get all shit. They're taking care of the rich. The poor taking care of the rich. Because they don't want to join the Democratic Party, because the Democratic Party got gay people in their party. And when they said all of them got their Republicans are gay. They said the Republican senators, in the House, shit. They said they screwing each other. You see what I'm saying? And if you go look at the video, one Republican stuck his finger up another Republican's ass on the goddamn floor of the damn house. Right there. Stuck his finger up his ass. The guy jumped. Ooh. You see what I'm trying to tell you, man, America? Nancy Mace, you didn't say anything about that, huh? Now the Republican Party got a new game. You see what I'm saying? The reason why he be laughing at this morning is because they're going to hold up Charlie Kirk, an about racist, a man who was killing their children and talking the young men into commit suicide and slaughtering and killing somebody else. That's what they're holding up. You know what I'm saying? So let me say it for all the liberals out there, okay? For everybody who feels the way I feel and won't say it, fuck Charlie Kirk. Huh? And Donald Trump too. You see what I'm saying? You don't want your children following that guy. I tell you what you do. Now, you're a Democrat or a Republican. I want you to research everything that Charlie Kirk said. And you want to attend that man's funeral? You want to attend his funeral? And his wife. She come out there with her stink ass. You know what I'm trying to say? Talking about, he's a martyr. What, he's a martyr racist? Huh? He's going to martyr, getting all these young white boys in trouble. That's what he's going to do? Huh? He's going to martyr with the things he said. He said some horrific shit, America, about the American people. And he hate black people. Tell you that? Shit, he hate black people. You know, he hate gay people. He hate people. Huh? And that's why the Republicans killed his fucking ass. They killed him. You know they killed that son motherfucker. They had the thing all laid out. They don't had it planned. They don't talk about somebody writing on a goddamn bullet transgender. How the hell you go around a bullet? Now the latest thing is, the killer, who's one of them, okay, had a transgender girlfriend. You see what I'm trying to tell you? So that makes him transgender. These motherfuckers are lying, America. Huh? You know what I'm saying? They got caught with their hands in the damn cookie jar. And why should we, as Americans, lie for them? Why can't we come out and say them some traitorous domestic terrorists? Now, we have the proof they're domestic terrorists. Yeah? They pardoned. They got a criminal record. You know what I'm trying to say? They shit on the floor of the Capitol, beat the shit out of the police, man. People died. This bitch, she dead, sorry motherfucker. She came through the door and she was gonna kill people and they shot the bitch. Huh? Kill the motherfucker. And now they're talking about they want us to pay for her. You know what I'm saying? You don't have, this is not hate speech. And it's very difficult. It might be hate speech because you can't talk about the Republicans without telling the truth. Huh? They attacked the Capitol. They own all of the red states. Huh? They govern it. They're taking all the federal money, you see what I'm trying to tell you, and tell the people that the blue states are bad when the blue states are paying their way. I'm tired of paying the way for racists. I'm tired of paying the way for misogynists. I'm tired of giving people who hate my government the power to destroy it. We need the Democrat Party coming in and we need to clean house. We're going to lock them bastards up. You know, they want to lock us up for made up shit. They're actually doing shit. Huh? That's Supreme Court. That's a criminal Supreme Court. Yeah? They're all one big criminal fucking gang. Huh? That's what they are. Huh? That's who running your country, America. These are the same people, King George, and the people who did it to us back then, that we had to fight a war against. Huh? We had to fight a war to free ourselves from Britain. Huh? 10,000 of them idiots in Britain marched the other day and said that, hey, excuse me, they said more than that. Talking about they want to take and, support Charlie Kirk. You see what I'm saying? Now, we want to say something else. No one is afraid of those goddamn maggots. We are the majority. You understand? Now, Heavy Monty's going to say something that's going to be very controversial. I'm going to get a lot of flack for this shit. But I'm going to tell you something. A maggot will kill you and your family. You hear what they said, huh? They want to kill you already over a nasty, stink-ass jerk like Charlie Kirk. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? Going around, telling our children this bullshit. You know what I'm trying to say? Telling the greatest country in the world we need to go back to slavery. Huh? Back to Jim Crow. Huh? Not treat all our people equally. And they say the President, Trump, is not the president of the majority. He said it himself. So let's kick the bastard out. Huh? So when we get power, this motherfucker already said, he said, I don't work for y'all. Huh? Then we need to kick the motherfucker out. Huh? If he can't serve the American people in a time of a tragedy, the son of a bitch came out and said, I hate the Democrats and the left did it, and that's a goddamn lie. We're sick and tired of you motherfuckers lying on us. You know what I'm saying? We're sick and tired of y'all. Y'all gonna get fucked up. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Yeah? You motherfuckers out there talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? These liberals have something to fight for. Our country. You ain't got shit. All you got to fight for is a bunch of goddamn lies. And when you win, you lose, you stupid, ignorant person. You gonna destroy your government? Your protection for Donald Trump? America? We gotta do something. We need a presidential crime commission and also a congressional Crime Commission. Because most of those goddamn Republicans in that House and Senate are fucking crooks, in my opinion. They're fucking domestic terrorists. They're pedophiles. Huh? If they weren't pedophiles, they would show the fucking record. If they weren't racist, they would show the records. Huh? If they weren't what Heavy Monty was saying, they would show us everything. But they hide. You understand? This podcast is going along. And before I leave, the two messages. Donald Trump and Charlie Kirk are fucking pieces of shit. This is Heavy Monte for the Heavy Monte podcast and the Heavy Monte Comedy Show. We have a criminal president backed up by a criminal Republican Party. Huh? Pedophile protectors. Huh? We have a criminal Supreme Court not worthy to be sitting on the bench. Huh? Resign. Get the fuck out of our goddamn court, you sorry bastards. Huh? Huh? You're there to protect a criminal president. They gave a pervert and a pedophile diplomatic immunity. Huh? Immunity for all. Huh? This motherfucker can do what he wants to the American people. And the Supreme Court sit back, huh? Because their pockets are getting full. Huh? Huh? When you go in front of God, I hope the first thing that the angels say to you is empty your fucking pocket. Huh? Don't let you take 25 cents into hell. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where the fuck you're going. Huh? And this is Heavy Monte again. This podcast ran a little long. Huh? But it takes a long time to tell everybody what the Republican Party is. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and never, ever vote for a goddamn domestic terrorist. And that's what they are. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you put up the Democrat record against the Republican record, you'll see they're terrorists. Fucking terrorists. Have a great day, America. This is some funny shit.